Hello everybody and welcome to Bunky's Workshop. I am Bunky and today I'm going to bring you a few items that we've been working with and using over the past couple of years and that have changed, and I thought I'd bring them along just in case someone out there is looking for this. And basically this is about your air compressors. We started out with needing a hand pump for small tires, like for the bicycles and stuff like that. And so we purchased one and thought, okay, that's perfect. Well, it worked great. But then as life goes on, you get a flat tire in your car and you're like, well, I need that. So we thought this would work for that, and it did somewhat, but it has its limitations. And I'll kind of go through that and how things evolved and where we ended up at. So we purchased this one for the bicycles, and then again, we thought it was portable and be great for having it in the truck or the car or whatever. And it does work. And I'll go through it real quick. This is a Craftsman. I'll put the glasses on so I read everything correct. And this hooks up to your regular cigarette lighter, okay? And the wire on it is pretty decent. It can reach, if you have a normal size car or truck and you plug it into your cigarette lighter, you probably can reach to your front or back tire or whatever. And on it, on the front, you see that you do have, it's like a digital display, and you can preset it to, if your tire is 35 pounds PSI, you can set it for 35. Once it reaches 35, it should shut off, blah, blah, blah. Or you could do manual, and it does that. However, it started to be to where it does take some time to get anywhere getting air in. It's a very small compressor. Again, for bikes and small tires, it's great. I've hooked it up to my tractor. It's a 42-inch lawn tractor, and it does it, but it takes a little while. This is not your Mega. Now, the wire, this wire, the plug for it, will wrap around here, all the way around the edges, and it'll store itself, which is nice. It did come, which is in this little handle here, it does come with, all the gadgets. Like if you need to do a soccer ball or a basketball or whatever to blow them up or whatever like that. And I've never had to use it, but it works. And it's a Craftsman, and I'll read what it says on the front. Craftsman 12 volt 0.35 SCFM 30 PSI inflator. Again, it works, it's quiet, it does its job, it's very lightweight. And I guess if you put this like in the trunk of your car or in your camper or whatever, in an emergency, it could probably help you out. But other than that, it did its job. But we were looking for something just a little bit more oomph, especially with the truck tires when pulling or towing the camper. The PSI is a lot more, and I just need it to be a little more accurate and a little more oomph. So then we upgrade it from the Craftsman. So we'll put this aside. And so we went out and we bought this. The Craftsman one was from Amazon, and this was on Amazon. And this is great. It's got rubber bottom, so it doesn't move around. It's got these great handles. It's very easy. And this one, if I remember correctly, you can hook this up to regular power, which the other one is 12 volt cigarette lighter. That's it. This one, you could do the regular plug household current. And I believe in the one side, nope, that's not it. On this side, maybe? Yes. On this side, you can also do the cigarette lighter, the 12 volt. So you could do household current or 12 volt. So that was like, oh, I really like that idea, because at home for the tractor or whatever, I can plug it in. then, you know, if I'm out and about in the camper or in the truck or whatever, and I have this in the trunk, I can hook it up to cigarette lighter. It went both ways. So I'm like, oh, that's perfect. It's lightweight with the handles on the very top. It has all the gadgets to blow up basketballs, footballs, whatever kind of ball you gotta need to blow up. And it has all kinds of gizmos there and different attachments, which was great. On the back, again, the wired hook up to regular household power. It also has this, when you plug it up, which I might try if I can reach to the plug, you have a like a flashlight, like a light. So if it's dark and you need to inflate your tire on the car or truck, you can turn this on and have some light, which is good. It is digital on the top, as you can see. You can program it to the PSI you want, and it will run until it hits that PSI and stops, and it gives you a digital readout. So if you have it set for 35 PSI, it'll go until 35 and shut off. Or you could do it manually, to where you just push in what you want, and you just keep going until you get what you want. So that is really good. And then on the side here, in this compartment, is where, let's see if I can get it out, the hose is to hook up to your tire. So these are some of the reasons why I really liked this particular unit, was because it was compact, lightweight, quiet, and it was a little bit more oomph than the Craftsman. Now, I wonder if I can read on the bottom what this one has. Again, where's the glasses when you need it? So, model number KLDP1, item number 0791911. It's 120 volt, 60 hertz, 1.5 amp, 120 psi max. So you see, this is several steps up from the other one. And that's why I thought, oh, well, that's great. I'll get this one. So, not one complaint out of here, except, like I said, when you're really trying to pump up something like the tractor tire, the big thing has been the camper tires and the truck tires. Like when you really want to get something done, you don't want to sit there and wait and wait and wait. You just want to pump it up, let's roll, let's go. So I said, can we take this up a notch? So here we go. Again, this one's the Cobalt on Amazon. I really like this. This, I think I'm going to either keep this one in the camper or put it in the back of my truck. I'm not sure where it's going. I might just keep it in the garage. Anyway, so then we upgrade it from this. To this Big Daddy. And I thought, it's got to be bigger, better, you know, like they say, the bigger the better. Well, that's not always true. So there's the name of it, Campbell. And this is 100, well, it's in my face, I'll read it to you. 110 max PSI. And what else? Inflation faster, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, where's the part and all this stuff? 120 volt, 60 hertz, 2 amp, 2-gallon tank compressor. Made in China. And the item number on here is FP209501. And no complaints with this, except one, it's loud, it's bulky, and it takes a little while to fill up these tanks. So, downside, the size. Downside is that you have to wait till it fills up these tanks, really, in order to pump anything up. So you're wasting some time and energy. The good side is, once you fill up these tanks, you pretty much got air that's portable. So it's been nice that the one time I had a slow leak in my tractor, and the cord didn't reach out to where the tractor had stopped, and I remembered this. So I did crank this up, fill it up, went out, and because once these tanks are full, you have portable air. And I just went out there, filled up the tire, and put it back. And I had enough air in these tanks to fill up my tire. So that is the good thing. One, though it's heavier than all the others. It's bigger than all the others. And it's just, I think this is the one I'm just going to keep hooked up in my garage. And that way, if the wheelbarrow or the truck or whatever it is, or a neighbor, anyone that needs some air, this will be in my garage, connect it, ready to rock and roll at any time, and I'll have it there permanently. And then the next one I'm going to show you will be the one that I think they'll be using the most, and I'll tell you why. So let me put this one down. Oh, it's heavy. Oh. And this was on my birthday list. As you know, we love going camping. If you watch any of my videos, you'll know that we just purchased a new camper. Gotta sneeze. Anyway, let's clear that up. Travel trailer, camper, RV, coach. I know there's many names people call them, but we normally call it the coach, or we call it the RV. Those are just for the two. Anyway, so on my birthday list, I had this. And Matt kept saying, why do you need another compressor? How many do we need? And I said, well, every time we get one, you know, I find why I like it, and then also the reasons I don't like it. And I'm trying to find that one compressor that kind of molds all that together into one. Lightweight, portable, the PSI, the power, flexibility. Can it reach from one end? I mean, think about it. My truck is a Toyota Tundra King Cab, so it's a very long truck. Then if you have a camper on the back that's 30 feet, you know, 20, 30 feet of a truck, 20, 30 feet of a trailer, that's a long span, and you're trying to fill up a tire. Well, by the time you plug in your compressor, it only goes so far, and I always run out. I'm always trying to figure a way. Do I have to plug it in the camper and do the tire? Can I plug it into the truck and do the tire? Do I have to stretch here and reach? It's always been a problem. Then I noticed with all my friends on YouTube, and then friends that are also campers with us, started having these. And I'm like, where has that been my whole life? So there you go. I think it's called Viair. This comes in its own case. It's got a little bit of weight to it. I can say that it's not the lightest. Compared to all of them, this is a little bit less weight than the big one I just showed you, the Campbell. But, like I said, this takes the portability that the Craftsman had is here. Okay, but the problem I had was this wire was kind of short, and I was always trying to find a way to plug it in. Not every car has a cigarette lighter in it. That left me with a problem. So that, plus this thing is kind of weak. So like I said, if you got time on your hand, or if you need a lot of air now, this is not the one for you. So that was it. So this took care of that problem. When it came to this, I love this one. What was the problem I was having with this one? It doesn't have a big punch. So if you need a lot of air now, this is not going to give it to you. It is definitely a couple of steps up from the Craftsman. I love this one, and I'm keeping this one, and this one will stay in the car or the truck or the camper, wherever it may be. This one is definitely a keeper. However, the big Campbell one, which I'm not getting back up here, that thing is massive. And again, it's big, it's bulky, it's heavy. It only runs on regular 110. You can't plug that up with a cigarette light or anything, okay? So you must be, I mean, if your camper is hooked up and you have a generator or whatever it may be, an inverter, yeah, you can run that thing. That thing is big. Who wants to carry that thing around? Voila. This thing is 12 volt, not a big deal. It comes with all the accessories that you're ever going to need, whether you're going from here to here, 30 feet or whatever you need. I'll bring out everything and show you, all in this little package here. And I had this on my birthday wish list, and it came, and I said, you know what? we need to hook up the TPMS monitoring system for the camper. Let's get out there and put this thing to the test. And it rocks. It rocks. I really need to sneeze. It just won't come out. Okay. Pollen around here is horrible. So let me open this up and show you the main monster. And like I said, this is one heavy-duty case. Everything you need in here for any situation, you've got it. So you crack this top part open. And we'll put this part aside for right now. So here is the main unit. Okay? It almost reminds me of a glue gun for carpets or a massive nail gun, but there it is. Great handle on here, rubber grip, foam grip, very easy to pick up. Here on the end, if I can get it off, so here on the end, it has an intake air filter. So it filters the air that it's sucking in so that your nozzles and all that don't get clogged up. I like that. And they also give you, I believe it's in here, a whole mess of spares. So when these get dirty, you can put in. They give that to you. They also give you, just like the Craftsman, they give you all the needles and whatever you need, attachments to do, you know, footballs and soccer balls and whatever. They give that to you. And all that goes in this side pouch. On the other side here, you have your toggle switch on off. Okay. This thing is solid, absolutely solid. The bottom is rubber, so it doesn't move around. Got stuck here. The cable's heavy duty, definitely a good length. Now, as you can see, it's 12 volt. It hooks up to your battery. So your battery on your car or your truck, your RV or wherever you gotta be, hooks directly to that. So if I'm gonna say if there's any downside to this, if you're gonna use it at home, I guess hook it up to your car, your truck, your RV, or whatever like that. Because that's the only power that this uses is your 12 volt. So, again, no matter where you go around your house or whatever, you're going to have a car or a truck or an RV. You're going to have a battery. You have power. So, with that, now my nose is running. That's that part. Here's the trigger handle. As you see, it's big, very easy to read, and it's in rubber, so if you put it down, it's not going to break anything. It's trigger. Okay? And here's the part that I was using for the tires on the camper, and it screws on. So it's not like press and hold or with that lock you press down and it puts on. You put this, it screws on, and then all you have to do is pull the trigger and hold it until you get the PSI that you need and release. Now for me, like the tires for the camper, I believe are 65 PSI, and I put it to 66 because once I pulled it off, you lose a little bit of it. I'm trying to come down. I want things to be exact. But, and this, oh, how do I do this so you can see it, is that it just pops on and off. Okay, very easy. But hold on, there's more. So those of you that have the dualies, the trucks with the 4 wheels in the back, it comes with the attachment so that you can reach through to that second tire, you know, and it has all the attachments for the different size stems. It comes with that. So those of you, again, with the dualies in the back, with those big trucks, it comes with the extension wand so that you can do that. Now, it comes with the one coil of hose, which one end clips to your trigger, and you can use your regular or for your dually. And of course, with this, the end just, there we go, clips right on, okay? Which is cool in itself, right? And this goes a long way. I only needed one, but it comes with two. A whole nother one. Is that not awesome? So you can connect them together and you can go as far as you want, which is awesome. So no matter what situation you are in, who cares how long this cord is? You just hook up another air hose to it and rock and roll, and it's all right here on board. You don't have to go searching or nothing, because everything packs away nicely and neatly inside itself, which you see that I'm doing right now. Now my nose itches, people. By the way, it does come fused. It has its own fuse on board, so you don't have to worry about that. But as you see, all this packs away so nicely and neatly right in its own little bag. And this bag is definitely heavy duty. Look at this. And there it is. All put back in its bag. So no matter where, you just pull this out, plug it, and no matter what you need, it's there. Is that not awesome? I love this thing. I think it's a big improvement to what I've been going through with all the other compressors. This, I believe, was on my wish list from Amazon. Compared to all the others, this could be a little pricey, I think. But as you can see, the build quality on here is definitely there. So I don't think you'd be disappointed. If anybody out there has this particular unit and has some more information about it, your likes and dislikes, please put it down in the comment section below. I'd be happy to hear from you. If you do have any questions or comments or concerns, feel free to put them down there below. Man, this pollen, it's kicking my butt this morning. So anyways, that's it. I thought I'd bring this little fun to you. Again, this was the Craftsman Mini Portable. I've had that for 5 years. Never had a problem out of it. It's done its job. It has its drawbacks. It has some pros to it as well, which I mentioned. The Cobalt, like I said, the Cobalt one, that's on Amazon, I believe, as well. It's not that expensive, and it's very durable. Like I said, normally, before I got this one, this is the one I keep grabbing. I have a slow leak in the one front left tire of my tractor for God knows how long. You'd think I'd get it fixed. This is what I grab. You know, I pull into the garage, I grab this sucker, even though I have the big 2-tank compressor sitting right there. But because it takes a while to fill up those tanks before I can use it, I can grab this, plug it in, and be done by that time that thing fills up. So it is what it is. So I think what I'm going to do, this is going to be my go-to buddy. I really like, someone really thought this through. Not only durability for longevity, compact, easy to go, everything is right here. I don't have to go looking for nothing. Everything is right here on board. And And I've had this problem with the 2-tank compressor because I don't think it has, it does not, it doesn't have a filter. So it just sucks in air, puts it in the tank, and sends it through. And I did have a problem with a clogged nozzle on that once. This does have that filter, so it will filter the air, so you don't have that problem. I don't know if any of you out there had that problem. Of course, if it's going to happen, it happens to me. Anyways. I also will be bringing up soon, because on my birthday wish list was a, it's called a smart bot. And anybody out there that has a boat or a sub pump or a pool, a hot tub, anything where you're dealing with gallons of water and you need to move it and move it quickly and smart, it was on my birthday wish list and I got it. And I will be bringing that to you on another video because I want to show you not only the unit itself, but why it's important to have this particular unit. Okay, but it's a smart bot. It's kind of fun, it's cool looking, and I'll bring that to you here shortly. Anyways, thanks for coming along. I'll be talking to you soon. Please think about subscribing to my channel and joining this family. Maybe give it a thumbs up if you like this content and would like to see more. And also think about ringing that bell so that each and every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Be kind out there, be nice, enjoy this wonderful day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye for now.